Welcome to Harpoon Brewery in Windsor, Vermont. It's a local favorite for a good reason. This company has been bringing wonderful seasonal and year-round brews to us, and we love them for a good reason. We're going to hear from the general manager, Steve Miller, as he tells us just why this is our favorite local brewery. Steve, thank you for joining us.
Well, welcome to Harpoon, Elizabeth. It's nice to have you here.
Anytime. Now, this is such a great place because it not only offers great jobs for the community with your wonderful brewing facilities, but it really is a community meeting place, and it is so welcoming. We've got a store, we've got great food. Tell us about the Harpoon experience.
Well, at Harpoon, we've always felt strongly about two things. It's welcoming people to our brewery, and of course, making great beer. You can join us here at the Riverbend Taps 7 days a week. It's a full-service restaurant serving fresh pints of Harpoon beer all day long. You can also join us on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for a full brewery tour. It's a full in-depth behind-the-scenes tour of our entire production facility, where we make over 800,000 cases of beer annually at this brewery in Windsor, Vermont.
And I will tell you, having been on your tour and been to several breweries, including some bigger ones, you actually mean the actual tour. Other ones, they kind of point down the hallway and say, okay, so you take us through step by step by step, and we actually get to experience what's actually happening instead of saying, okay, down the hallway, that's what's happening.
Exactly. We take you right through the brew house. We show you the packaging line, and it ends with a tasting at the end of the tour, so you get to try the stuff that we're making right here on site.
Doesn't get any fresher than that.
No, right from the source.
Now, it's true that the IPA made Harpoon famous.
It is. It is. We started that as a summer seasonal in 1993, and now it's become our flagship beer. We're really proud of that product, and it's one of my all-time favorites as well.
And according to New Hampshire, no one does it better.
Well, no, I'd like to think that's true.
And the great thing is Harpoon has such a vast product line. We're meeting with Al, who's in charge of all of your recipes and things like that, and he was giving us a tasting. And Harpoon's more than IPA. You have something for everyone. We
do. We've just released a session beer. It's called Take 5. It's our new IPA session beer that's only 4.3% alcohol. We have our UFO lineup of beers and full seasonal lineup as well.
This is wonderful. And the great thing is you have great merchandise here, perfect for gifts and for holidays.
Yeah, you can pick up a hat, t-shirt, sweatshirt, bike jersey for those active cyclists like yourself. So we have a little bit of everything here in the store.
And the great thing is your restaurant and pub here is amazing. Tell us a little bit more about stopping and enjoying the great food.
Well, thanks for mentioning that. We just started making our own fresh pretzels on site too. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but we start with brewer's grains, and the pretzel is then boiled in IPA, Harpoon IPA, of course. Mm-hmm. And then we finish them off in the oven. They're fantastic. You really need to try one with a fresh pint of Harpoon.
And the great thing about this is it's not only a brewery, it's a store, but it also is a wonderful place to meet family and friends, pour a pint, and have great food.
It is. There's a lot going on. You can bring the kids with you to come and visit us. It's a family-friendly environment. We have outdoor seating and indoor seating. Games set up outside. There's room for the kids to run around and play. It's a really great time here at the Artisans Park where we're located.
And we really want to thank you for really bringing the European beer culture of family and friends to New England, because we really don't have much of that up here.
Yeah, and that's really one of the founding principles of Harpoon. That's how the company started. Was the founders traveled extensively in Europe and experienced that culture and wanted to bring that back to our communities. So to that end, we also try to give back to the communities as much as we can. One of our best known events is in August every year, where we have the Harpoon Point-to-Point bike ride.
Yes.
We've raised over $1 million to date for the Vermont Food Bank, so we're pretty proud of that.
And also, in August of 2014, you became employee-owned.
We did, and really excited about that as well. It's a great opportunity for the employee owners of Harpoon, and when you come and visit us, you actually get to meet the employee owners. So you are meeting the owners when you come and take a tour or come and have a pint with us here at the brewery.
And it's nothing better than going local and knowing you're supporting not only a great company that's employee-owned, but also the way you give back to the community is just absolutely commendable. Thank you so much for what you do.
Well, thank you. Thank you for coming in.
And make sure you make Harpoon Brewery in Windsor, Vermont your local stop for a tour, for gifts, or any of the wonderful events year-round. Make sure you check out the food here. It's a great place to meet family and friends at your local brewery.